Hello everyone, welcome to the first month of the Having Fun Making Jewelry collaboration for 2020, and I am the host of this. I had done an introduction video, and the reason I'm doing this is because I kind of lost my mojo making jewelry, and I have a little jewelry business that I need to get back on its feet basically and get it moving. So I decided to start this collab. And there's about, I can't remember if it's 8 or 10. Anyway, they'll all be linked down below. Very talented individuals in here. And I think we're going to have a wide variety of items for your enjoyment. So each month we have a color scheme. And the color scheme this month was red, pink, or purple. I really wanted to do purple, but I ended up doing red and pink. Anyway, and I'll tell you why when I show you the piece. And then also each month I've given the members the options of doing 2 other challenges. So, and I called them option 1 and option 2. And the first one was to make a necklace. So you have to use the colors. You don't have to do the options. So, and that's fine because not everybody, we're all at different levels in our jewelry making journal, and I don't profess to be an expert by any stretch of the imagination. I may be intermediate, but even that's stretching it. And I know there's some other intermediate or advanced people in this group too, and then there's some that aren't. So and that's wonderful. I love to see everybody's creations. I like to have that variety, and we learn as we go, and that's my thing too. I want to pick up and learn some more and keep making, because I certainly have a lot of stuff to make things with in this jewelry studio. Now I'm at my regular paper craft desk. I can't put you at my jewelry desk because, yeah, it's a mess. Anyway. And then the other challenge this month, option 2, was optional challenge 2, I guess I should say, was to use heart or love themed pieces, like, for example, lampwork glass hearts. You could use gemstone hearts, anything heart or love themed, you know, the word love or something. Whatever. I don't really want people to go out and buy new stuff for this, because my point in this whole year is using what I have, and I have a lot. I'm not on a spending freeze, especially in the businesses, because if I run out of something like head pins and I don't really want to make my own for a particular project, then I'm going to have to purchase head pins and, you know, that kind of thing. But I'm pretty well stocked up for a little while, so I don't think I need to do that anytime soon either. Okay, so let me show you what I made instead of jabbering on. Here we go. I made a necklace. I figured, it's really funny because I started out, I wanted to make a bracelet, and I think I'm still going to make a bracelet. I just couldn't get it done in time for this video. So here's my necklace. It's a rather long one, and the reason I started to go with red and pink is because I opened up my lampwork glass bin and I found these beautiful lampwork glass hearts, and they're pink and red. So I went with pink and red. And then I topped them with a Swarovski crystal, and I cannot remember the name of it. Hang on. I have it right here. Okay. And these. Ruby. It's called Ruby. So I have them all in this little container. Sparkly. This was something I just organized a week or 2 ago. And then these are actually a very light pink, and I got those a while back, 2016. Actually, I have 3 strands of them. 2 of them, I think they're all from 2016, but I think I have one more left. I used up 1 whole strand, so yay me, I used something up, and I used up, oops, I have a fuzzy on me, the whole pack of hearts that I had. So I used up 2 things. Now, the thing about this, oh, then I found, years ago, I used to watch jewelry television, and they have Jewel School. And I had bought a bead-along pack. It's a little box full of different heart charms, they called them, but these don't have any loops on them. So I turned it into a necklace, but I figured, you know, maybe sometimes people will just want to wear it with the heart. So I put a lobster claw on to detach the little heart charm, and right at the point. So when you're wearing it, it actually goes out like this and flows like that. And I thought that was really pretty. And then I just put 2 more hearts, but with 4 Swarovski there, 2 on each side, 2 more of the pink things. And then I brought in some glass pearls and some 6mm rose quartz and some rose quartz teardrops. And then these also were in my stash. They were a Bead Giant brand I had bought at AC Moore. Those were like 2014 or something. It's been a while. 2 more of these hearts, which they do twist a little bit. They lay like that. Another one of these sets. And then we come down here, 1 more of these pink. Then I put a little bit of chain on because I wanted it to be soft around the back of the neck, like another lobster claw. I do have heart, what do you call them? Toggle clasps, but I wanted this to be secure, and actually that matched with the toggle, I'm sorry, not the lobster clasp down here. Now these are Tierra Cast brand, so they're good quality, and I had to find one that would be big enough to clip on this heart, but not be so big that it would interfere with the design. And these are like a 12 by 6, I think they were, 12mm by 6, or maybe 8, 12 by 8, I think. Then I did put an extender on. I used the last one of these pink charms and the last heart on here. Now, so that it is about a 22-inch necklace, so it's a little bit a longer one. Some people like, it seems like the longer necklaces are in style right now. So it can be worn, like I said, with or without the dangle at the bottom. So that could be detached and hooked onto your purse or something, although it's a little bit of a small lobster clasp for that. And then I made 4 pair of matching earrings. These are just the hearts with the Swarovski crystal. Those were the last pair I made because those were the last 2 of these that I had. I usually try and set the beads aside first, or make the earrings first, to make sure I get the best looking paired up one. So I actually made this, oops, can't see, this pair here first, and I know that's a dark red, that's why I'm picking things up. So I made this pair first because I liked the patterns in this better. And by this time I had decided on doing this tassel. So I used the pink glass, I don't know what these are called. It says metal connectors is what they call them, but so I guess they're glass and metal. They feel like glass anyway. The one thing about those is, you know, they come with little jump rings in between, and the reason they come with those is because the hole on these is really tiny. So if you have, some jump rings will not fit through them, is what I'm trying to say. But they don't give you enough because they have a split ring on the bottom of here. I don't feel like they gave you enough, because once you take these apart, then one of these is not going to have the jump ring on. They almost should have had 2 jump rings in between each bead. Just a suggestion to you bead people out there. So these are from Blue Moon. They only come with 10 pieces, and I used 1 whole strand, like I said. And then I did not make my own earring wires this time. These were store-bought, and I don't remember where I got them actually right now. So I have 2 with the hearts, and then I have this simple pair with the rose quartz teardrop and just a glass pearl. It's wire wrapped together and then hooked together with a 5mm jump ring. And then this I didn't want it quite as long as what was in here, so I just did the center part and didn't put the other beads on here. And I may still do another pair with just smaller rose quartz beads and things, but that is what I have to share for having fun making jewelry for January. And this will be going up in my Etsy shop. I haven't priced it yet or taken pictures yet, but I'll be doing that soon. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I had fun making it. I really did. It's been a while, and it's funny how I design is I start off in one direction and I end up going in a totally different direction. Does that happen to you guys, or do you pretty much know your way? Because what happened was I had this thought I was going to make a bracelet, right? A charm bracelet. So, because I have some heart charms that are similar to this. They're not quite like that, but they're like a hollow heart charm, and I wanted to use those, and they were in silver, and I may still make that as like a coordinating piece for this. Something, you know, it won't be too matchy-matchy, but it'll be similar. It won't matchy-matchy because I don't have any more of these hearts. Anyway, so I wanted to make this bracelet. Then I started digging through my beads, and I thought, well, I told them, you know, heart lamp work would be an optional challenge, so I better look through my lamp work. And right on top were these, and I thought, oh gosh, perfect. They're pink and red. I want to use those. So then I was like, well, I only have one pack of them, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 10 beads. It wasn't really enough for a bracelet and a necklace, so I decided to do the necklace since that was optional challenge 1, and I'm glad I did. I think it came out cute, but I do plan on using the heart charms and some rose quartz, and maybe I can find some other. I know I have other heart beads. I have lots of heart beads. I have some rose quartz hearts, but they're bigger than these. They're 18 millimeter. These are only about 10 or 12 millimeter. So, alright guys, I'm going to let you go. Sorry for the dark red matte. It's sort of coming orangey across there, but I thought you'd be able to maybe see the colors better, but it's actually, excuse me, interfering. So yeah, that's my make. It will be for sale at some point this week in my Etsy shop. I just have to take good pictures, and that's one of my goals this week in my crafty goals with Amelia. It's not only make the pieces, but take the pictures and get them posted in my Etsy shop. So yeah, 4 pair of earrings. They're probably going to be $5 to $8 depending on which one. And then I don't know, I don't even want to take a guess at this because it's got Swarovski crystal in it. And oh, and 2 styles of chain. I was using this fine chain here. I doubled it up back here, but I wanted it to match this fine chain here that I had used. Not fine as far as sterling. None of this is sterling. This is all silver tone, silver plated. But to do an extender, you need a chain with a bigger hole in it because the lobster claw has to be able to fit through it, right? So, so this has to be able to come off and fit into one of these holes, right? If you wanted to make it a little longer. So I had to go digging through my stash, and luckily I had some beaded chain. Also, I think I had gotten from Jewelry Television a while back, like I'm talking 2013 or 14. So anyway, it was in my stash, luckily. So I just put the last one of these on and the last heart as a little dangle down the extender chain. So there we go. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait to see what everybody else makes. Check out everyone else who's probably worked really hard on getting their pieces done, and I'm so anxious to see what they made. I really truly am. Alright guys, have a great day. Talk to you soon. Hugs, love, and peace.